Welcome everyone to Therapeutic Yoga today. Today's yoga class is by request. I have a patient who contacted me who is currently dealing with some medical issues, and she is predominantly wheelchair bound, meaning she cannot get to the floor to practice yoga, and she's obviously not ambulatory right now. So she asked me, could you give a class in chair yoga where you use no equipment? She's at her daughter's house and her yoga equipment is at her house. And can you make it not difficult so that I can do it while I'm recovering? And I thought, you know what? Let's do it. So that is the focus of today's class. It is not going to be any advanced poses. The entire intention is for anybody to be able to attempt to do what we're doing today. If you're joining me, what I would encourage you to do is we're going to be very gentle with our yoga poses today, meaning we're not going to get to end ranges, just to the tension that we feel when we're gently stretching muscles and strengthening muscles. So let's see how it goes. So find yourself in unsupported sitting in your chair. So what I mean by that is that you're not using the back of the chair. So when you're in your chair, have it so that your feet are directly underneath your knees. If you can imagine and you look straight down from your kneecaps, kind of have the kneecaps line up with the center of your feet. That's a good alignment cue. Or you can think about your shin bones being vertical to the floor, whichever kind of works better for you. Now that you're in that position, allow yourself to kind of tuck and tilt your pelvis and go through a couple of ranges of motion of that. And then find that point where you feel like you're in the center between the tuck and tilt, or you're somewhere near your sit bones. Once you have that, sit yourself nice and tall and just literally take your entire rib cage, your trunk, your pelvis, and hinge from the hips and put a little bit of weight in the leg. Good unsupported sitting, the weight is through your feet and through your pelvic floor. The biggest and key trick that I tell people to know that they're sitting efficiently when they're not using a backrest of a chair is, can you pick your legs up easily? If you cannot pick your legs up easily, chances are you're in a fairly decent, efficient, unsupported sitting posture. All right, so now that you're in that position, let's go through kind of getting our shoulder blades kind of in line with our rib cage and our pelvis, since they are in line. So take your hands for me and bring your hands to the center of your heart. Allow your neck to lengthen and your chin to gently tuck in. Take an inhale and lift your arms upward as far as you feel comfortable with your shoulders. Turn your palms outward. Imagine that there's a rectangle. Turn them outward, and then place the hands and drop the elbows down to the side and squeeze between those shoulder blades. Now keep the squeeze between the shoulder blades. Gently there, now allow your hands to come back down to your thighs. In this position, you can have your palms upward or you can have your palms downward, really whatever feels more comfortable for you. Lengthen your neck and settle your chin and rest the tongue to the roof of the mouth. That's really the resting position so that those jaw joints kind of find balance. And then if you like to, and it's comfortable for you, you can just gently close your eyes here, completely up to you. We're going to begin staying in this nice, efficient, aligned, unsupported sitting posture and working on the square breath today. So the square breath is pretty simple. You're going to inhale for 4, visualizing a square, hold your breath for 4, exhale for 4, and then hold your breath for 4. So you're just doing a square with your breath. Incidentally, this is a really cool breathing technique. This is what the Navy SEALs do to kind of prepare themselves and kind of stay calm when they're going into challenges. Now, get that nice, efficient posture for me. Make sure that neck is long and that chin is in so that you got a good position of that trachea. Let's get started here. So inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now, if you had a pulse rater on you, you could probably notice just with those 5 different breaths that your heart rate just kind of starts to kind of come down a little bit if it's high. Now let's try the same breath. So it's still a square breath, but we're going to modify it a little bit. So this one's a little bit more focusing on the exhale. So it's even going to kind of calm down our nervous system a little bit more. So it's not going to be a perfect square. It's going to be a little bit of an odd looking four-sided object that's not perfectly square. So this is what it's going to look like, guys. You're going to inhale for 4. You're going to hold for 4. You're then going to exhale for 6 and hold for 2. So it doesn't look exactly square. It's a little bit of a different shape, but let's give that a try. So check in that there's still weight through your feet. Spine is nice and long. Shoulder blades are engaged. Arms are resting on the thighs, whichever way is comfortable. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin, tongue to the roof of the mouth, eyes closed if that's comfortable for you. Well, let's begin. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Very good. Now, we're going to do class today in a very different way. We're going to kind of start on our feet, work up to our ankles, move to our knees, move to our hips, move to our back, move to our rib cage, move to our shoulders, go to our elbows and hands, and end with our neck. So let's kind of see how we do with that today. So start with your feet. In the position that you're in right now, what I'd like you to do is to place your weight onto your hands and allow yourself to hinge yourself from your hips. So you're really just kind of leaning over from your hip joints, a little bit of stretch into your glutes here, and gaze down at your feet. While you're gazing down at your feet, what we're going to work on doing is starting with our toes. So take a look at your right foot. I want you to lift your toes all the way up on that right foot and see if you can just drop that right toe down, the big right toe. Can you lift the right toe up? And then can you just drop that right toe down? Can you lift the right toe up? And can you drop just the right big toe while those other toes stay lifted? 2 more times. Can you lift that right toe up? Can you drop that right big toe down? And final time, can you lift it? And can you drop it? Very nice. Relax the right toes. Allow yourself to hinge back over, making sure that that's all coming from your hips and your spine is nice and long. And let's do the same thing with the left foot. So lift up all of the toes on the left foot. Can you drop just the big toe on the left foot? Harder for me to do. I don't know about you at home. Now, can you lift just the big toe? And can you drop just the big toe? Can you lift just the big toe? And can you drop just the big toe? 2 more times. Can you lift it? And can you drop it? And finally, can you lift it? And can you drop it? Very good. So we don't really do any breathing exercises with that because doing toe exercises in and of themselves is certainly hard enough, right? All right, so let's go to our ankles now. And we're going to start to do a very specific breathing pattern with all of our exercises that we're doing and sitting today. So did you know that there is such a thing as the perfect breath? Well, research tells us that if we inhale for 5.5 seconds and we exhale for 5.5 seconds, that will give us 5.5 breaths per minute. And that will allow us to fill our lungs with 5.5 liters of oxygen. Just a little thought that I thought you might want to learn for today. So for all of our exercises that we're going to do throughout our body today, we're going to hold that breath for just a little short of that 5.5 seconds and for a count of 5. So now let's start with our ankles. Have yourself so that you're nice and tall again. Hands can still be resting on the thighs, but keep your shoulder blades back and down. Keep your heels where they are, both feet together. Lift the toes and the ankles up. Inhale, hold that there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and drop down and lift your heels up. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more times. Heels down, lift up the front of your foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your foot, lift your heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your heels, lift the front of your foot. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the front of your foot, lift your heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels, lift the front of your foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the front of your foot, lift your heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels, last one, lift the front of your foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 of it. Inhale, drop and lift the heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very nice. Now, gently allow yourself to lift your right knee towards your chest. Hold your hands underneath your thigh. Gently straighten your leg just a tiny little bit. You're not using the back of your chair, so make sure you're using abdominals and back muscles to keep yourself nice and tall. But straighten your knee just a bit that you can easily gaze down and see your right toes. Now, do circles with your foot clockwise. See if you can get some maybe nice and pop snaps in that midfoot or that rear foot as you're just going through using all of those joints. And then reverse that and return to doing the counterclockwise as you're doing circles through your foot. Nice and easy, not really working inhale and exhale here, but normal breath, but make sure you stay sitting nice and tall and don't fall back to the back of your chair. Very good. Release the right foot back down to the floor, hands behind the left thigh. Gently pull the left knee up a little tiny bit. Sit nice and tall, so gently pull your belly towards your thigh. Straighten your foot just enough that you can see your foot and your toes, and then start with those clockwise circles. Doing 4 or 5, getting full movement through all of those bones of our foot and ankle. and then reversing and doing counterclockwise. As you're doing it, kind of gazing at your foot and then dropping the left foot to the floor. Very nice. Now, going through now, making our way up towards our knees. Now we're going to be working on straightening our leg out. So we're going to start to work on strengthening our quadriceps. But here's the deal. I want you guys to have a nice, strong trunk. So find yourself, make sure that as you're sitting there, you feel weight into your feet. So you're not going to pick your leg up, you're just going to straighten your knee. So make sure that you feel that the weight is slightly forward through your hips. Lengthen your spine nice and tall. Now give me a nice deep inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really tighten your belly and imagine that you just wrapped a corset around yourself. Don't let your pelvis and your low back rock backwards. Take an inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as you straighten that right knee. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as it bends. Now, if you're doing good quadricep strengthening here, you might even feel shaking of the leg as you bring it down. Move it throughout the entire breath. Let's give that a try again. Right leg only here. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full straightening of that quadricep. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3 more times. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more times. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and tight. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are your abdominals still tight? Are you not rolling back? Last time. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Switching to the left leg now. Keep yourself nice and tall. Take one nice deep inhale into the belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale that air out and tighten and brace through that belly. 3, 2, and 1. Keep a nice sturdy spine. Don't let your pelvis and your spine rock backwards now. Left leg. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more times. Inhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe through the whole thing. Exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more times. Inhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final time. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Many of you might have felt the burning in your quadriceps. Some of you with really tight hamstrings might have felt that all that was a hamstring stretch. That is the glory of doing some exercise, is that you're balancing that strengthening and that stretching. Very good. Let's start to make our way up to this hips and pelvis. So this is where we're going to kind of get moving a little bit in this chair. But let's begin with a really simple exercise to kind of engage your hip abductors, or the muscles that oftentimes get weak, unfortunately, when we're sitting for a really long time. So nice and simple. Take your hands and bring them down to the outside of your knees. Make sure that you haven't let your feet come together or they're not too wide, but keep them about that hip distance, about 6 inches apart. Gently press your hands into your knees here. Now, inhale, push your knees out into your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more. Inhale, push the knees out into the hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3 more. Inhale, push hard. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final, inhale and push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Now, gently turn yourself to the left. Have yourself positioned to the left so that you feel that your right sit bone is off the front of the chair. Left hand gently can rest to the back of the chair so that you don't tip yourself. And then just check in with your left knee and your left foot that your shin bone is running perpendicular to the floor. Now, very slowly just slide your right knee downwards to the floor. Imagine if you could see your shin bone from the side, that your shin bone is running parallel to your floor right now. Go ahead and keep those toes turned under and allow yourself to take your entire rib cage and just slightly bend it forward. Now, in this position, tighten your abdominals, tuck your tailbone under, feel a gentle stretch to the front of your hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You get the hint of what we're doing today, huh? Tuck under and feel that stretch to the front of the hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your neck long, your chin tucked. Inhale, tuck under. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more times. Inhale, tuck under for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time, lengthening that neck. Inhale, tuck under for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relaxing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Gently bringing yourself back to the center, and then just simply rotating yourself to the left, finding yourself so that now your right hand is holding the back of the chair, left sit bone is off the edge of the chair, right knee is directly under the midfoot, or your shin is perpendicular, however you want to look at that. And then the left knee is the left leg is perpendicular, but the shin bone, because your toes are turned under, is parallel to the floor. Now, in this position, allow that rib cage just to not make sure that it's behind your body. So kind of just lean it so you feel a bit of weight into your right leg here. Let's go through it again. So inhale as you tighten your abdominals, tuck your tailbone under, feel the stretch to the front of the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more times. Inhale, tuck under, engage that open stretch there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tucking under, inhaling, tightening. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relaxing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Inhaling, tucking under. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relaxing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time here, tucking under. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relaxing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Slowly rotate yourself back around. We're going to do a little forward bend here. We're going to do several of these to kind of open up through our glutes and our low back. This will be our first. And then we're just doing that to kind of space between all of the hip work that we're going to do. So here's what I want you to do. Your feet right now, for the exercises we've already done, we're about hip distance apart. I want you to now take your feet so they're at least the width of the chair, so shoulder width apart. Very nice. Allow yourself to take a nice deep inhale here. And then on your exhale, gently let your head bend, let your rib cage bend. Slowly begin to lengthen through the low back and gently drop yourself all the way down. Gaze back behind your chair underneath it so that you're lengthening through your neck and your chin is to your chest. Allow your arms just to either dangle, or you can gently bring them to the outside of the knees and kind of hold onto your ankles. Now, let yourself stay here. Take a deep inhale into your belly, of course, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your head be heavy. Exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just gently close your eyes here, keeping that neck nice and heavy, and allow yourself just to go to your normal breathing rate. No deep inhales, no deep exhales, just to get that opening through all of those joints of your low back. Rest yourself here for a few breaths. Keep yourself relaxed. Now, very slowly, keeping your neck nice and long here, allow your hands to come up onto your knees. Work on pushing into your feet first, tucking your tailbone under, and slowly lifting yourself up from the low back first, then the rib cage, then the shoulder blades. Lengthen the neck and bring your head up last. Very nice. Now, let's return to what we just did for hip opening, but let's make it just a little bit more difficult. So turn yourself once again to the left side. Feel the right sit bone off of your chair, left hand for support so the chair doesn't tip. Find that position again, that the left ankle and foot is directly underneath the knee, shin is perpendicular to the floor. Right leg, you're dropping it down again. So for those of you, when we did the tuck and the tilt, you already felt a tremendous stress and stretch in the front of your hip. You're going to stay right here and you're going to do this for the 5 breaths. For those of you that feel like you've got a little bit more of a challenge left in you, here's what I want you to do now. I want you to slowly slide your leg back if you can and try to work on straightening your knee. So this is crescent pose or alasana in yoga. So this pose is going to help you strengthen the glutes at the same time as you're opening up through the hip flexors. Don't cause any tension, don't cause any pain. Simply try it if it doesn't create too much of a stretch through the front of your hip. Now, in this position, we're going to go through engaging those abdominals just like we did in the previous pose. So take a nice deep inhale and tuck the tailbone under. Can you keep the knee straight? Yes, that's the opening through those hip flexors. 3, 2, 1. And now exhale, relax, but keep the knee straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more times. Let's do this. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin. Inhale, tuck the tailbone under. Can you keep the knee straight for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the tuck, but keep the knee straight for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, tuck the tailbone under. Keep the knee straight for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the tuck, but straighten the knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more times. Inhale, tuck the tailbone, engage the abdominals for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the tuck, straighten the knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The last time. Inhale, tuck the tailbone under, engage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Final hurrah. Straighten that knee, lengthen through that heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Gently relax that leg inward. Allow yourself to turn to the opposite side, and guess what? We're doing it all over again. So for anybody who thought you could not do yoga with just a chair, here we're doing it, right? All right, so left sit bone completely off of the chair, right foot directly again underneath, shin bone perpendicular to the floor. Hold on to the chair. Start with that left knee down. Again, If you're that person at home that when you did the first tucking and you felt a tremendous stretch, no need to engage through the glutes and lengthen through the leg. Let yourself focus on the hip flexors today. But if you would like a little bit more of a challenge at home, let's give that a try and lengthen that leg out and get yourself into that crescent pose. Now make sure there's weight into that right leg as you're straightening that leg out, trying to get that knee straight, but playing with opening up through those hip flexors. Now, let's give this a try for 5 times here. So inhale, tighten the abdominals, tuck the tailbone under for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and straighten the knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, tighten the abdominals for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, straightening the knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pelvic tilting, tucking abdominals for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling, straightening that knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, tucking, tightening the abdominals for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling, straightening that knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, ladies and gents. Inhale, tuck for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for straighten. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Slowly slide that left leg in and allow yourself to come back to the center. Same sequential forward fold. So check in that your feet are the width of your chair. Once you're in that position, let's take a nice deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with the head, ladies and gentlemen. And as you exhale, slowly curl the head. Curl the rib cage, settle yourself down, lengthen through the low back and the glutes. Drop your head and look behind you, resting your hands either to the outside of the ankles or on the floor, whatever suits your fancy. Now let your head be very heavy here. And here we go. Take that inhale into your belly. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, no deep inhales and exhales here. What I want you to do instead is just allow yourself normal breath, but imagine as you're looking behind you, or keep your eyes closed, that your neck is getting heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. Normal breath here. Now slowly bring your hands up onto your knees. Start to push your feet into the floor. You'll feel your pelvic floor and your glutes engage here. Then slowly pull the pelvis back first, and then very slowly curl the spine up, one segment at a time. Rib cage lifts, and then shoulder blades are back and down, and then the neck lengthens as the head comes back up. Very nice. Now, let's go ahead and move to a different part of the hip. So here's what I want you to do. Instead of using the front of the chair to drop your sit bone off, I want you to gently move to the side of your chair so that one sit bone is off the chair a little bit. Now check in with your left knee, that your ankle is directly underneath, or the foot is underneath that knee again. You can hold on with your left hand to your knee or thigh, or you can hold to the side of the chair here, whatever suits your fancy. With the right leg, slide the right leg all the way out to the side of you. Now, can you check in that if you look at that right ankle and knee, it lines up with the side of your body? So see if you can find that alignment, that that ankle and knee and hip are all kind of lined up with the rib cage. Now, allow yourself to gently turn your toes forward. So if you can imagine, the outside of your foot kind of runs horizontal with the outside of the chair. Take your right hand and find that hip crease on that right side. In this position, you've got balance through the legs, so you're not going to tip off the chair. Allow yourself to gently tuck your tailbone under until you feel a stretch through your inner thigh. And then Take an inhale of the arm all the way up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you exhale, tip over that right hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale the arm all the way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, tip over to the right as you're gliding that right hip. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and tipping over for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, glide that right hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got one more in us. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling, glide that hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slide that right leg in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's do it all over again on the opposite side. So just kind of shimmy yourself to the right side of the chair until that leg is out to the side. If you're not comfortable, hand on the right thigh or hold on to the outside of the chair, whichever makes you more comfortable. But in that position now, the left sit bone is off the chair. What you're then going to do is slide the left leg, slide out to the side. Again, check in that the ankle and the knee and the hip and the pelvis and the rib cage are all in this beautiful, perfect alignment out to the side. Excellent. Now, in this position, make sure that that right knee stays underneath that right foot. You don't let it kind of fall in or anything like that. Left hand comes to the outside of that left hip now, really working on gliding through this left hip joint this time. A little bit of stretch to those adductor muscles, nice and easy. Take a deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then on your exhale, tuck your tailbone under. So, you can find those adductor muscles. All right, let's get started with this hip glide. So inhale the arm up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, tip the weight into that left hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling and tip for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very last time, ladies and gentlemen. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, bringing that leg back inward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, third sequential flexion. So I told you we're doing 5 of them, so let's get to our third one here. Have your feet the width of your chair or shoulder width, however you want to look at that, depending on the width of your chair. Start with a deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, as you exhale, flex at the neck, flex at the upper rib cage, middle, lower rib cage. Keep exhaling that 3, 2, 1, and make yourself gaze straight behind you so that you're looking behind your chair. Arms can be wherever you want them, to the outside, inside. Now, take that deep inhale into your belly here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, same deal, normal breathing, not deep breathing, but let your neck be super heavy.
How much could you decompress those joints of your neck in this position? Slowly let yourself breathe normally. Either keep your gaze behind you with that chin tucked, or just simply close your eyes, whichever is comfortable for you. But let yourself be still here for another couple of breaths. Just normal breathing. And then slowly start to push into your feet first, and then start to rotate that pelvis backward as you make your way up. Then sequentially with your low back, up you go until rib cage is upright, shoulder blades are back and down. Finally lengthen the neck and bring the head back up. Very nice. One last pose between the hips, the pelvis, and the low back here. So we are going to do a traditional yoga pose using the chair for our support. Now, this is and can be a very difficult pose. I want you to do it as gently as you feel comfortable, causing no pain and no significant tension. So allow yourself to bring your left sit bone to the right edge of the chair. Check in here that your left foot and ankle are directly underneath your right knee. So we've done that already a few times now. Now with the right leg, what I want you to do is to start to slide the right leg out. Now that we've done a nice good glide of that right hip, slide that right leg out, but keep the right foot pointing forward. Look down, that's your rib cage and your hip and your knee and your ankle are all in alignment. This is called warrior tour. So what we're going to do now is allow your rib cage to face the screen if you're watching it so that your pelvis and your rib cage are forward. Your legs are opening. So this is what we're really focusing on lengthening here. Let's get a little bit of an alignment through our pelvis. So take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, tuck gently to further engage and open up through those adductors on that right side. All right, full warrior two pose. Lengthen your arms straight out. Make them as long from one to the other. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin, and then gaze your finger. Turn your head to the left and gaze over that third finger. Now, can you take a deep inhale here? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling here, pull the shoulder blades back and down, but maintain the pose. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe through it, ladies and gentlemen. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two more breaths. Inhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly dropping your hands, slowly bringing the right leg in, and then rotating that left foot back to the front. Let's do it all over again on the opposite side. So right leg. Remember to take the right sit bone to the left edge of this chair here. Right foot is underneath the right knee, so you've got that verticality of that leg. Now, slowly start to bring the left leg out in line with the trunk and the pelvis. The toes are pointed forward. So you're really opening through those inner thighs here. Pelvis is pointed forward, rib cage is pointed forward. Now, in this position, let's get a little bit more stretch through those adductor muscles. So take a deep inhale here. Exhale, tucking under. Aha, there are the muscles. Now, can you maintain that length through both legs in this position? Full warrior two pose. Lengthen those arms nice and far. Make sure your shoulder blades are back and down. Rotate your head to the right and gaze over that third finger. Now, can we maintain and breathe? Take a deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulder blades back and down, ladies and gentlemen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 breaths. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think there's one more. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping the arms, unrotating the head, sliding that left leg in and unrotating that right leg. All right, forward bend number 4. Line up the feet with the outside of the chairs or shoulder width apart. Hands onto the knees for a minute. Take a deep inhale here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with the neck and chin and exhaling, exhaling, exhaling sequentially, exhaling, exhaling, and exhaling to that full forward fold. Drop your head, allow yourself to gaze behind you. Look all the way back into that chair. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Hands can be to the outside of your feet, wherever is comfortable for you. Close your eyes if you like to. Take that deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let yourself breathe normally and imagine that head getting heavier and heavier and falling further to the floor as you're opening up through your spine. Normal breathing here. Now let's begin to start to bring ourselves back up. So hands back onto the knees, push into the feet, slowly start to roll the pelvis back first, followed by the low back, followed by the rib cage, followed by the shoulder blades, followed by the neck and the head. Beautiful. All right, let's make our way up to our rib cage now. So we're going to do a gentle rotation of our rib cage. So if you have osteoporosis, make sure that you don't kind of tension yourself to the point that you're feeling any tension into the back, into the middle of your spine. So just go very lightly. Don't go to any sort of end range or anything like that. So very beginning, take your left hand and bring it to your right knee. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart here, so about 6 inches. And then in this position, just simply take your right hand and feel for the back of the chair wherever it is. Now, inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lengthen that spine. And then as you exhale, turn your head to the right shoulder. And if you can, gently use that right arm to slightly twist a bit more. No pain, just slight tension. Keep your gaze behind that right shoulder. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin. Take a deep inhale here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Slowly bring yourself back to the center. We're not holding that one for 5 breaths because some of us at home may not have spines that are capable of doing that. Now let's try the opposite side. So take your right hand, bring it to the outside of the left knee, reach back for the chair with the left hand wherever you can reach. Start to lengthening your spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then on the exhale, it's like you're pushing your left knee out as you pull back with your left arm. Lengthen your neck and turn your gaze over your left shoulder for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's hold this pose here. Take a deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhaling out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly unrotating yourself backwards. All right, let's get to these shoulders. We're going to do for our shoulders what we did at the very beginning of class, but we're going to repeat it 5 times. So take your hands to the center of your heart. Make sure there's still weight through your feet. Take that inhale, lift the arms up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the palms and start to exhale down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the center of the heart. Maybe a smile on the face, right? Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn the palms and exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3 more. Hands to heart. Inhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turning the palms and exhaling, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hands to heart. Inhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turning the palms and exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Final time. Hands to heart. Inhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And turning the palms and exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Staying in your unsupported sitting, bringing the arms back out into that position where they're straight out in front of you. You've got it. Inhale, turn your palms up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me now. Exhale, extend your wrists for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale the palms up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the wrists, elbows straight for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the wrists for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin if you're getting tired. Inhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And extending, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And extend, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Inhale, hold here. Good shoulder strengthening. 3, 2, 1. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring your arms down. Do some just gentle shoulder rolls and allow yourself to kind of loosen up through those shoulders for a minute, because we're not done. We got to do the opposite direction. So inhale the arms up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now turn the palms down for exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now inhale, palms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, palms down and bend the wrists for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten the wrists, palms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, palms down, bend the wrists for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more. Inhale, palms up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, palms down, bend the wrists for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, palms up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, palms down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale, palms up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, palms down, bend wrists for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the arms down, do some circle shoulders. Hopefully your deltoids and rotator cuff got what I wanted them to get out of that. All right, let's do just a simple stretch for our shoulders here before we finally make it to our neck. So just gently take your right hand and place it onto your left shoulder. And take your left hand and bring it underneath to support your right elbow, and bring your right elbow up so it kind of lands to the midline of your neck. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin. Take a nice deep inhale here, and then on the exhale, try to slide that right hand back as you pull that right elbow across towards the left shoulder. Hopefully you're feeling a nice good stretch through the outside part of your right shoulder here. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin. Give me a nice deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let that arm come down. Take the left hand, bring it up towards the right shoulder. Make sure there's space between that left ear and that left shoulder. Right hand underneath that left elbow. Relax that left shoulder down. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, slide that arm back, but keep that shoulder away from the ear. Holding the stretch here, let's go a nice deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and exhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Releasing that shoulder down and kind of letting yourself kind of loosen yourself up for a bit. Now just take your right hand and have a seat on your right hand, and take your left arm out to the side of your body and just lift your left arm up and over and bring it around your neck. Lengthen your neck nice and long, tuck your chin. Take an inhale here, and then on your exhale, just very slowly tip your head towards the left. Now pull your right shoulder blade back and down. Keep your chin gently tucked. Take a deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Slowly let the head come back up on an inhale. And then as you exhale, just drop that left arm down. Going to the opposite side. Sit onto that left hand. Allow yourself to kind of anchor that left shoulder. And with the right hand, take an inhale as you lift it up, and exhale, drop it over the head. Lengthen the neck and settle the chin here. Now, gently take an inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then as you exhale, side bend to the right. Feel that opening through the left. Can you pull the left shoulder blade back and down? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling, bringing the head back up, and exhaling, dropping it down. Very nice. Now, final 2 things to do with our neck. Place your hands onto your thighs, lengthen your neck, settle your chin. Just take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, look over your right shoulder. Now take an inhale, and as you exhale, just gently tip your chin towards, gently tip your chin towards your collarbone, I guess would be a good place to put it. Left shoulder blade, pull it back and down, and just simply gaze over that right shoulder. Take an inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untip your chin, unrotate your neck, and let's repeat that on the opposite side. So take an inhale here, and then on your exhale, turn yourself to the left. Another inhale, exhale, tip the chin, pull the right shoulder blade back, gaze over that left shoulder. Nice inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Untip the chin, unrotate, and bring yourself back to the center. All right, take your right hand and bring it to your left thigh, and take your left hand and bring it up and over that right hand. So it's kind of like you're holding hand to hand onto your left thigh here. Now, in this position, what I want you to do is lengthen your neck, settle your chin, and start to turn your gaze towards the right. Look at something as far back there as you can and keep your gaze on that. Now take an inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the exhale, keep your gaze, but pull yourself, your trunk, towards the left. Maintain that gaze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now maintain this. Take a gaze, keep it there. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unrotate your trunk, bring your head back to the center, and just take a quick second to look behind you right now at how much more you can rotate. Now let's repeat that on the opposite side. So left hand to the right thigh, right hand on top of the left. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin, and rotate your head to the left side. Now find something back there that you can stare at, ladies and gentlemen. Take an inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your trunk to the right, exhaling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep your gaze back there. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring your trunk back first and then unrotate your head. And then take that quick little rotation to the left to see how much more rotation you have. All right, our very final forward bend. Remember, I promised you 5 throughout the class, so this is the last one. So take your legs nice and wide again. Have it the width of your chair. Take that inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, sequentially flex the head, the rib cage, the low back, the pelvis, and keep going until you're gazing straight behind you. Last one here, really lengthen the neck, tuck the chin into the throat, keep the gaze behind you. Give me that deep inhale into your belly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, normal breathing, how heavy can you get that head? We now have it nice and lengthened. Can you just let it feel like it's being pulled all the way to the floor? Let it go, let it go, let it go. Normal breathing here, not deep inhales and not deep exhales. Keep letting the head fall towards the floor. And then slowly bringing your hands back onto your shoulders. Push into your feet for me and start to roll the pelvis back. Start to sequentially bring the spine up, one segment at a time. Rib cage after the low back, shoulder blades, neck, lengthen the back of the neck. Settle the chin into the throat and rest there. Very nice. Finally, allow yourself to bring your hands back to the center of your chest. Feet, bring them so they're back to that hip distance. You made it. An entire hour of yoga in the chair. So we're going to end with just 1 minute of stillness, kind of like our version of Savasana, but we're not laying down. So what I would like you to do is use the support of the back of the chair now, if you're tall enough that you can keep your feet onto the floor, and just let yourself rest there. Allow your hands to come down onto your thighs, pull your shoulder blades back and down, lengthen your neck and settle your chin. Rest your tongue to the roof of your mouth, gently close your eyes. Just a very short body awareness to end our class. So feel where your left foot is touching the floor. Move your awareness up and feel where the back of your left thigh is touching the chair. Go to your right foot and feel where your right foot is touching the floor. And move your awareness up until you feel where the back of your right thigh is touching the chair. And feel where your buttocks and your pelvis are touching the chair. And then go to where you feel your hands, each hand, the left hand and the right hand, touching your thighs. And then take your attention to where maybe you feel your rib cage touching the back of the chair. Take your attention to where the very top of your spine kind of disconnects and is no longer touching that chair. Further, take your attention up to your throat and up to your mouth and feel where your tongue chooses to live naturally. Take a moment here to kind of relax through the face, relax through the forehead, relax through the eyes. And now take a nice, slow, deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Slowly open your eyes and bring your hands to the center of your heart. Smile on your face. Take a nice deep inhale in and an exhale out. Namaste. The highest in me salutes the highest in you. Thank you for joining me today.